Hello everyone. Welcome back to, well, 7 Days to Die. As you can see off screen, I made a motorcycle. And the reason why is because of the reduction of the vehicle skill book. If I remember correctly, this required more books. If I remember correctly. I'm not sure. But I know that this required more books, specifically 100 books. So I've got to go. I have got to get some acid. Yeah, that. And something I've noticed is it appears that we may see another coming of Anonymous. What do I mean by that? I mean another major operation. Something possibly larger than their war on, well, honestly, a lot of things. I think this will be their absolute largest operation, period. Just looking at what happened and looking at 4chan itself, there are areas where people are celebrating it, there are areas where people are incredibly angered by what happened. So, with this, I am fairly confident in saying that it is likely, incredibly likely, that Anonymous will get involved with those who are celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. Which the side they'll likely go with is the conservative side. Seeing as how they are posting and reposting a link to a website meant to find the people that are celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. And with that, I am fairly confident they will be brutal. Now that in saying this, I don't really care what particularly happens to the people who are celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. They celebrate the death and murder of a father. That's unacceptable. So, throw him to the wolves for all I care. Well, metaphorically. Don't actually throw them to wolves. That's just criminal. And that is something I cannot condone. Now then, got a whole bunch of 9mm the base, so why not use some of it, you know? Oh. Wait a minute. I just noticed. Cops, when they charge like that to explode, you can hear their heartbeat. So maybe what causes them to explode is extreme blood pressure? Maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know. Certainly an interesting detail. So it's got to be pertinent to survival or lore. Because I don't think you'd just program that in randomly. Okay, I'm gonna discard that, take that. Now then, I'm gonna go take care of this. Buried supplies. Hold on. We'll skip over day. Well, no. Yeah, we'll probably skip over day 22. Or not 22, 27. I There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on down here. Come on. Oh! There we go. Come on, motherfuckers. There we go. Now I need to track this. Oh yeah, I picked that up by going over to Jen. So, after Horde Night, we will be doing all of the desert quests. Oh wait a minute, day 28 is... Hmm. Yeah, I need 3 more bottles of acid. There.
Congratulations. Here's your reward. Sucker.
264.
Let's make a pact. It's a deal. Disappoint me, and you... Well, look who decided to show their face again.
Day 28 is when it restarts.
Be careful out there.
I'm gonna go to Trader Jen and see if she sells any acid right now. They don't. Okay. Alright. We're almost to Trader Chen. And there she is. Yeah. Come on. What's this? Okay. Oh, that thing. That thing. Wonder if there's a chemical works truck.
Well, you're here early. What can I do for you? Pure, potent, proven.
Hey!
Well, you just brightened my day. I'm glad I could help.
Reception. Okay, this is... Okay. Alright. And there we go. Alright, we can max out Daring Adventurer now. Okay. Woo! And it, nope, it doesn't have a description of sin. Or I can find it. you'd think zombies that are on fire would be weaker. I mean, physically weaker, or health-wise weaker. Because, well, they're on fire. It looks nice, not gonna lie, but it's on fire. If you don't understand why I'm putting this so hard, is because whoa. We're starting to get those. Alright. Okay. Battery. Okay, there. Got one more bottle of acid. So... Hold up, that's the Texas plate. That means Navascame County is in Texas. There would be so many more guns! What the hell? There would definitely be so many fucking guns. Why are there so few guns? I've been to Texas. I've seen how big Texas is. You can drive for hours in one direction in Texas and not even get to the border from end to end. If you were to try to cover every 4 square miles, it would take you days to do that. Alright? It would take you days to do that. And that's just one state. Texas. Although it may be one of the biggest states, others aren't too incredibly far behind, honestly. Am I gonna get some flack from some Texans? Probably. Do I care much? Nah, because I can keep him off my back by sharing a barbecue recipe. You know, you gotta sacrifice some beef to the Texans in order to be allowed to poke fun at the size. You know? So, anyways, how you want to prepare a perfect steak, just absolutely gorgeously perfect, is you want to make sure you've got a very good grill, alright? You want to keep that thing clean. You want to make sure that although it's got seasoning, it is still safe to eat off of, you know? And if you got that one person who hates medium rare steak and wants it to be a unholy charcoal block, you're not gonna want to use this recipe, alright? Now then, lean in close. What you've got to do is prepare a nice, wonderful propane flame at just the right temperature. You want this steak to cook slowly. It depends on the thickness of the steak you're cooking. Could be anywhere from a inch thick to an eighth of an inch. But you want to make sure that you have it at the right temperature to where when the radial heat goes down and penetrates even through the skin of it, all the way through the fat, melting the fat slowly, letting it drip down into the flames below, sparking it upwards. You want to make sure it spends enough time to where the outside edge appears cooked and the inside or outside crusting, which is the top and bottom of it, is only slightly charred. Alright? Where the bars are, that will be where you want the char lines to be starting from. If they're not starting from there, you probably have the flame too high up. And it will and you'll end up with a block of coal that way. Alright? You want the flames to be far enough down to where the fire isn't directly against it, but the heat rises up through it. You can do this by a few methods. One is having a decent fucking grill, or a smoker, or be charring it over apple wood. Of which, if you do that, you'll probably want to use, like, instead of lighter fluid, I'd say use something more akin to grain alcohol, like a very high proof grain alcohol. A small amount on one small, like 6-inch Doyle rod looking piece, something you'd see as almost like the size of a bat handle, of which then you want to wrap it with something flammable that won't, ruin the flavor of the steak. So probably, I'm not sure. I'm sure you can figure something out on your own. Don't got to hold your hand through this. You got your own fucking grill. Use it. Alright. One thing I must implore for you avoid using is wild mushrooms. Alright? If you do, good fucking luck. Hope that they aren't poison, because a lot of them are, and it is incredibly hard to tell which ones are poison and which ones will make you high as a kite. Alright? If you have any doubt, throw it out. Alright? Yeah, that's about all the wisdom I got. You've probably got your own spices you like to use particularly, but the way you present it, it all depends on what kind of person you are. If you're a sandwich person, I know I fucking heard something. That's a log. Okay, 7 minutes on... There you are, you little fuck. Perfect. Skull is so thick, I'm surprised that bullet to the brain actually put it down.
It's fucking hot out there. I sell to anyone, even morons like you.
Yeah, we can get more of those easily. Let me see here. I would like... that.
All that gawking at goods, and that's all you buy? Take a look. Don't expect me to hold your hand through it.
One switch. I know you have... There.
You cheap ass son of a bitch. That's all you're gonna buy?
Now then, I'm going to show you guys what I am thinking with this, you know? So, I know that these don't really do too much work on Horde Night, all things considered. So what if I replace these with a, you know, a prop trap or two. Yeah, that would work. And with all the generators I've got, or, sorry, engines I've got, it should be pretty simple. Okay, it might be difficult to find a spot to put this in. That we'll have to do, I suppose. There we go. And I can put the blade, the electric trap over there. And then we can put spike traps all over the damn place. In between. Can I make blade traps, or can I make, okay, I can make electric fence traps. Okay. I need more forged iron.
Iron. I have an iron deficiency. Give me your iron.
There we go. There we go. Now we've got plenty of iron. And, ah, there it is. Alright. $150 sorry, 200 watts. $250. Alright. That should be enough for, like, quite a few, actually. Now then, all I have to do is wait. But, of course, we now have a chemistry station. So instead of just doing that, I'm gonna be mining nitrate powder, you know? Because we can make stacks of gunpowder. And that is like 200 free nitrate powder. 200, that is, yeah, 200 free. Okay, gunpowder. Okay, that's where that one is. My nitrate mine is down there, lead mine's over there. Yeah. I'm gonna go grab that, airdrop the buried supplies and the nitrate real quick. In whatever order I come across them in, you know? Alright. Okay. Okay. I am the dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. You're kidding me. up in elevation. Come on out. Come on now. Come to Papa. I guess you... I get the feeling that... Yep, the heart definitely beats hard enough to hear. So there is standard functionality, like standard anatomical activity. Okay, there. Fuck. I finally say it. I always have difficulty saying that word. There it is. Alright. Come on now. Alright, so buried supplies, done. Wait a minute. Electrician. Okay, that lets us... Okay, okay. Wait, no, it said traps. mod. Beyond the coal. There's something beyond the mine. And it's a mine. Yeah, that sucked, I know. But to the probably one person that knows what I was trying to reference there, might have a small little chuckle there. Really wish we had like a off-road tires mod. Or had to swap out the tires on vehicles every so often, you know? Because that would be neat. And I'd also like to see engine qualities come back, you know? Pretty sure that was in Alpha 16 or something. I hate these fucking storms. Find out who you are. Just who you can be. Listen to your elders. Listen to your fathers. Listen to your mothers. Listen to. For they might have a perspective outside your own. It's really stone that our Father shall. The sun's not the seas. As you see, there's plenty in the world to talk about. There's plenty in the world to know about. It's just a matter of perspective, just a matter of wonder, just a question of curiosity and just of mine. Oh, you see, which side you're on, there's experiences you've yet to see. Listen to your father, listen to your brother, listen to your sister, listen to your family, listen to those care about you. When impatience break apart with time. That is plenty enough. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to leave the game in order to fix that bug there. But I'm gonna continue only until the quest is done, or we level up. Might be leaning more towards the level up. Then quest completion. Also, there. Okay. There. There we go. Ooh. Okay, good. Okay, let's mix up a decent 1,000. There we go. Mm. Alright. This is gonna take a while. I mean, is there a way to make acid? No. Fuck. Okay. Oh well. Can't really do much about that. Alright. Okay, there we go. So we've got plenty of all of that done. We then have, boom, we're getting this all built up. What can I currently make? Okay. Not very happy with that. I would like to get machine gunner all the way the fuck up. There, now we are the daring adventurer. You know, I can actually fit a few more of these on here. Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do now. There we go. Oh, yes! What? No. No, 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 no. Scheiße! Jediasville! I must scrap something down. I ran over a pig. Pig meat, good. Apparently, the pig survived. You know? Okay, come on. I wish this thing could go faster. For the express purpose of being able to get here to Dyersville quicker. Alright, come here, snake brain. Hate snakes. You don't fuck with snakes. Right? That's how you get bit. And getting bit can really fuck you up, right? Right, there's more. There we go. Wait, oil. I forgot about oil. Oh sweet, tier 6 battery. Now I'm getting more acid. Shit. Wait a minute. know, I think they should make the tier rewards for the different traders be different things. So that way when you upgrade one trader all the way, you get something really good. Not sure what to recommend it be though. Like a specific weapon that would fit with the trader you choose. Like for instance, this guy might give you
morning. If you try to say it's a good morning, there's the goddamn door.
like some kind of I'm not sure really. Yeah, some kind of weapon, you know? Actually, no. I do need to get more armor up magazines.
Selling to even a dumbass like you. No refunds. Deal's done. Now beat it. Fuck it. Quit gawking. Either buy something or piss off.
I swear, I'm probably gonna have full tier 6 stuff.
Be careful out there. You wouldn't want
full tier 6 batteries. So, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna have for that trap platform there, and what I'm thinking. So, you notice how I've got these set up like this? Well, I'm gonna cover them with another one going right through here-ish, or another two going on the edges there, so that way I've got better coverage, and I can use that to put up, or I can use that middle spot to put in a slate trap. Yeah. Alright. Alright. I think I put my tool in here. Yes, I did. Okay, more efficient. That and first aid kits. Beer? You're telling... Oh, I get it now. For disinfecting. Okay, they use the alcohol from the beer to disinfect. Okay. Alright. Ooh, that makes some... Huh? Okay, I guess beer is a major component in medical supplies. Should I be concerned about... oh wait, no, not really, no. I think I know why it is how it is. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. Each one of these takes 30 minutes, right? Or, no? Yeah, this. Each one of these takes 30 minutes. 1,000 of that takes... I'm not sure exactly. Are there any books I didn't notice I read? Maybe I'll start crafting these later. But for now, we need mass. Just like a large mass of bullets. Okay. This should work because they can path around it pretty easily. And with them getting stopped by this, so that's 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72. And this has a output of 250. We can take out some of those engines. I'm not sure if it'll make it more efficient without the engines. I think it might. Oh, I meant... Oh, wait, this is the right box for parts and whatnot. I'm gonna have this be the electric box. There. Then, yeah, I'm gonna end this here. I will see you guys next time, and thank you guys for watching. Also, please try to have some faith in humanity, as some of the stuff I'm seeing online regarding the stuff in the news, not everyone is like the people celebrating it. Not everyone is horrible monsters. You need to keep that in mind. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Have a fantastic day.